Mogul Podcast. I like to do that sound. I don't know why. Today, I want to have a conversation with you guys about what your position says about your business and your life. The reason why I want to have this conversation is I've dealt with two businesses this week that have left a bad taste in my mouth, but I want to talk about what it means for us as entrepreneurs when other people come into contact with us. I want to talk about what it means for us as we prepare for 2020. I want to talk about what does it mean when you start talking about being successful and what you want success to look like for you. Are you actually positioned for success? Because unfortunately, a lot of people are not actually prepared or in the proper position to receive success. Okay, what do I mean by that? There used to be this thing called the Oprah effect, which meant when you went on Oprah, after you presented on Oprah, your business was flooded with people, right? It was flooded with sales and merchandise, things of that nature. Well, Shark Tank is the new Oprah effect, if you will, right? Shark Tank is now considered to have the same effect as an Oprah would. When you go on Shark Tank, whether you win and you get people to invest in your business or you do not, because you've been on that network, people get to see your business and hear about your business, and it can instantly be flooded with media, with business, with sales, etc. And so just recently there's been this post going around about this vegan chicken company called Atlas Monroe. Now, I saw and heard about Atlas Monroe a while ago, and it was interesting to see them come back through my newsfeed and realize that was the same company. So I was like, oh, this is cool. It made me super interested because I'm positioning myself to be more fit. I've lost 15 pounds so far. And so some of that has come by eating vegan food. And so I went and looked at their website, and they literally were sold out of everything. Sold out of everything. And so my immediate thought was, how can you be positioning yourself to be successful? How can you be positioning yourself to go to the next level when your big break comes and you're not ready for it? I think or feel that a lot of us as entrepreneurs, solo entrepreneurs, small business owners, we want something big to happen to us. We want our big opportunity to come. We want our big break to come. But my question for you today is, are you ready for it? Are you in the right position to be successful? Is your branding proper? Is your marketing set up? Are your sales funnels right? Do you have an assistant? Do you have automation? We talk a lot about what we want to do and how we want to change and what we want to do better in the new year and how we want to make more money, 10 times our income, do these great things, but are you positioned for it? Another interesting thing that happened to me this week with a business, it was an online business, but this in particular person is a super huge influencer. I guess they have about 504,000 people that follow them online. So that, for the sake of social media, they're a to-do person. One of their advertisements came up through my newsfeed, and it was pretty cool. I thought it was interesting. So I was like, oh, let me try this. And so I purchased it. After purchasing it, I got an email that says, here's your delivery. When I went to go look at the delivery, what I purchased wasn't there. So I emailed them and I said, hey, my stuff isn't there, etc. And they were like, oh, it'll be there on Monday. Yeah, but you didn't tell me that it was going to be there on Monday. But I was like, all right, cool, not a big deal. I'm going to let that go. It won't be there till Monday, whatever. But I had hit them on Facebook, Instagram, and their support. And so Instagram, Facebook, and their support, each one gave me a different answer each one gave me a different answer to my question. So one of them said I should have it on Monday. Another one said, check your email. So I checked my email. There was nothing there in spam. On Sunday, I got another email that says, it's definitely there. Check your email. I did see it. It wasn't spam, so I opened it up. When I opened it up, I got the new content that I was supposed to get, but it didn't work. Stuff was missing. So I politely responded again, hey, I got the stuff. Thank you. The content is great. It's absolutely everything I was hoping it was going to be, but it's missing something. So I responded with that response. They came back and they said, no, everything is there. And I said, no, it's not there. Let me take a picture for you. This is what's missing. Will you let me know what's going to happen? And so 2 days went by. I didn't hear anything back, but I did go back into the program and look, and it had been fixed. It had been updated. It had been changed, but the button didn't work. So I politely responded again, hey, thank you for making the update. Thank you for making the change. Thank you for putting the information in there, but the button doesn't work. So I still don't have what I need. Now, immediately, and so that was my response last night. I still haven't heard back from them. But this comes back to, what are you positioned for? Like, how successful do you really want to be? This person has 504,000 people that follow them, so you would initially think that their business is set up well. Like, you would think that their business is positioned to be successful. You would think that, but numbers on social media, numbers of likes, numbers of follows do not determine how successful a business is. It does not determine what position a business is in to receive clients, to satisfy those clients, to determine the customer's experience. There's another person who I follow who only has about, I think she has like maybe 2,000 people that follow her, if that much. She's a multi-millionaire with excellent customer service, follow-up, follow-through, everything. Her position in her business supersedes her position on social media or as an influencer. How she conducts business, how she delivers business, the information that she provides supersedes the numbers. So what I want to talk about today is, what position are you in business and in life? Are you positioned to be successful? Are you positioned to win? Are you positioned to provide excellent customer service? Are you positioned to be able to walk away from your office, walk away from your desk, and still satisfy your clients and customers? Or are you stuck in a routine that keeps you tied to your desk, that keeps you tied to dissatisfaction, that keeps you tied to disappointment, that keeps your customers unsatisfied? Now, all that is from a business perspective, but there are things that also happen in our regular everyday life that we're not positioned for. In our career, in our health, in our relationships. What are you positioning yourself for? And the reason why I want to have this conversation is because we're going into a new decade. Like, we're going into a new year. You get a fresh opportunity to start over, or accelerate, or go to the next level, right? And as you are starting to think about what this new year is going to look like for you, as you're starting to plan what's going to happen this new year, I want you to be thinking about, what position do I want to take in my life and in my business that is different from where I am right now, that is different from what I'm doing right now, so that I can accelerate? Proper positioning is what's really going to help you be prepared for any opportunities that come your way. Because if somebody were to call you right now and say, I have $500,000 to invest in your business, could you take it and do something with it? Would you already know what to do? Do you already have the systems and processes in place? Do you already have your SOP? And if you don't know what your SOP is, that's your standard operating procedures. Is all that stuff situated and ready where you can literally hand it to somebody who wanted to invest in you today, right now? Are you ready for your biggest client? Do you have the proper inventory? Do you know what your process is for delivery? If 100 people wanted to do business with you today, could you handle that? If your answer is not yes, then that means you're not properly positioned in your business. And I say that because we don't know when our big whale is going to come. We don't know when we're going to get that big client. I've had a couple of big clients, but the one I literally just signed is a whale, and caused me to reposition, caused me to accelerate, caused me to change some things to do better. What I want you guys to be thinking about for 2020, because right now is the time that everybody's thinking about, what am I going to do in this new year? How am I going to operate? What am I going to do differently? How am I going to do it better? And we're thinking about it. But the next level past thinking about it is positioning. After you think it through and after you make some choice and decisions, then you have to reposition. For some of you, it's not going to be repositioning. It's going to be get in position. Some of you just aren't even in the right position. You haven't even thought about what you're doing continuously over and over again, which they call crazy, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, expecting a different outcome. You got to reposition, change your positioning, do something different, change something up, or you're going to be in the same exact position again next year if you don't reposition. Now, repositioning is not just in the actions of your life and your business. A lot of it's going to start with your mindset. What do you think? How do you think? Reposition your friends. Who are you talking to? What are you talking about? Reposition your network. If you're hanging out with broke people, you're going to be a broke person. Hang out with some people who have some money. Hang out with some people who have some business. Hang out with some people who are doing something in their life that you want to do. Reposition your mind. Reposition your life. Reposition your concept of money. Reposition your prices. Reposition how you operate your business. The time that you give your business. The energy. The level of expertise. You can reposition your clients. One of the things that I'm having to do from a professional standpoint, I have to reposition how I deal with my clients. I'm super, super, super friendly with my clients. They text message me. We talk on the weekends. Like, I'm very lackadaisical with my clients. And my team who supports me is like, and it's very difficult for me because I love being with the people. I'm a people person. So I want my clients to be able to talk to me. I want them to be able to, email me, text message me. I want them to have access to me. But it slows me down a lot because I drop what I'm doing to be like, oh, what do you need? Oh, let me look at this. Oh, let me do this. Or let me do that. And part of my positioning and getting in the right positioning for 2020 is looking at the things that slow me down or make me less efficient so that I can be better. And sometimes that's hard. Sometimes it's difficult to reposition yourself because you get comfortable doing what you've always done. But I would ask you, do you always want to get the same results you're getting right now? And if the answer is no, you damn sure better get into a new position. You better reposition, you better figure something out, you better do something different. As you're thinking about 2020 and as you're thinking about what comes next, I would challenge you to think, what position do I want to be in at this time next year? And if your position does not look like what it is right now, decide on what you want it to be, define it and design it so you know what it looks like, and then develop a plan. Not just any plan, but one that has actions and milestones for how you're going to reposition your success, your wins, your life, your money, your finances, your health, your relationship, whatever it is. Position it to be what you want it to be. That's going to start with your mind. That's going to start with what you think, with how you talk to yourself. It's going to start there. But then it's going to take action. You're going to have to reposition how you apply effort. You're going to have to reposition the actions that you take. You're going to have to reposition your network, the people that you're around, your thoughts. That's the only way you're truly going to accomplish what you want to accomplish. This is the only way you're really going to truly reach the goals that you want to reach. Reposition. Get into a new position. Okay? Lauren says, I'm all about that. Hey there. Hey, Vincent. How are you? Vincent said, great question. Sweetest Rasta said, awesome word. Why? Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. The reason why I got into business was to help my community. I really just want my community to do good. I really want Black people to be successful. I want us to leave legacies. I want our children to not have to deal with the same shit we have to deal with right now. Every generation should be getting better. We should be leaving some type of breadcrumb, some type of trail, some type of blueprint for our children to come behind us. Mind you, this next generation is a hot mess. You know what I'm saying? They're a hot mess, and they're dealing with things that we don't have to deal with. The social media and the cell phones, and they have a lot of things that they're dealing with that we aren't necessarily dealing with. Some of them are entitled. My son is lazy. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. But I believe that if we at our generation, 40 plus, I believe that if we lead the way, show the way, break some generational curses, do some things differently, that we can truly impact those that come behind us. I truly think that. Like, I really believe that. And so some of that it comes in order for us to do that, we have to reposition. We have to get into a different position. We can't do what Mom and them did. We can't do things the same old way. We have to change what we're doing. We have to change our position in order to truly change the generation that come behind us, in order to truly lead, in order to truly make some impact in the world. And so I pray that your 2020 is repositioned. I pray that your new year looks absolutely nothing like anything you've ever seen before. I pray that your position this time next year blows your mind. All right? And that's our episode for today's Live Life Mogul podcast. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I love you. I thank you. And I will see you next week, same time, same place. Peace.